Hi, today I want to talk to you about how to get YouTube subscribers fast. One of the hacks that I found is if you add this code that's right below me right now to the end of your YouTube channel and you click that, I'll show you exactly what it does. I come over here, I click this, and it automatically not only takes you to the YouTube channel, but it asks right away if they want to confirm a subscription. So pretty awesome. That's just one of the hacks that I found. You know, it was hard to find hacks because, man, a lot of people aren't sharing them. It took a while, a lot of time to really compile the information, but let's jump right into it. Number one I want to start with is the YouTube description, right? When it comes to your YouTube description, you want to have your keywords in there, and you want to use those about 2 to 3 times or even keyword variations. And you almost want to write what I would call a mini blog post. And it's going to be about 300 words. It really tells YouTube what content is inside of your video. Also in your YouTube description, I'm going to head over here, and it's called charts. And if you look right here below, you want to list out the important points in your video and then have links right here. And if you have those links in there, people who don't want to watch your whole video can say, okay, ask people to subscribe or be yourself, and just click on it. It'll take them right to that part of your video. So it's really handy to have those what are called charts in there. Number 2, let's talk about keyword research. You know, video keyword research is really, really important. You know, you can make the best video and have great information, but if it's something that nobody's searching for, no one will ever see your video, and therefore it's not going to do you any good to take that time to record it. So, how do you find keywords? That's a great question, and one I get quite often. Number 1, you want to think of all of the different words that are a part of your niche, right? And that you're going to have to do a little bit of brainstorming. I recommend you take at least 20 minutes and jot down all of the keywords you can think of. Next, you want to think about the leaders in your niche, and you want to find the leaders and then go to their YouTube channels and to their blogs. And especially on their YouTube channel, you're going to see what they're making videos about right now, and it's typically going to be relevant. Now, I'm not telling you want to copy what they're doing. You want to come up with your own ideas, your own spin on things, but it's going to give you a list of some keywords. And then the next thing I want you to do, this is called kind of keyword research or alphabet research. Let's say you want to find out how to jump and higher. Let's say how to jump higher. That's your keyword. Well, if you look right below, in volleyball, in football, a workout where you jump higher, you know, from there you can type in A. Okay, at home, and dunk. As a teenager, you can go back and then go through the alphabet. B, okay, how to jump higher in basketball, beach volleyball. And you can go through that, and any of these keywords that come up, let's go to C, and you go through the whole alphabet, and that's just one keyword. So you can see that you can come up with a really good list of keywords that way. Once you have what's kind of called your seed list or your basic keywords, then what you want to do is you want to take that and find out, okay, which ones do I really want to make a video about? Which ones fit my niche the best? And then we'll move on to number 3, which is your video title. Video titles matter, right? When somebody reads a title, they have to make a decision. You're heading, are they going to click on it or not? And it's one of the key factors. Not the only one. We're going to talk about another one coming up here, but it is a key factor in your video. So what you want to do is once you come up with how to jump higher for basketball, you're going to type that into YouTube, and you're going to look at all the videos that come up on that first page. Once again, you're not going to copy. You're just getting ideas of what's ranking. What is YouTube? What do they see as the most relevant? And you're going to see keywords like best, fast. You're going to see lists of the 9 best whatever, easy. What are the things that are coming up? What are the common themes that you're seeing when you look at those videos? And once you have that, then you can come up with a title that you can make a video about, and it's going to work really well. Next, video length. It seems to be the new trend from all the big channels. What they're really recommending is videos that are 10 minutes or longer. And it seems to be the reason for that. One of the algorithms that YouTube looks at is how long somebody stays on your video. If they hit your video and 5 seconds later they hit the back button or they move on to something else, then YouTube's going to say, wow, that video is not very relevant. But you want to have it be about 10 minutes long and not a ton of fluff. You want it full of content. Number 5, YouTube tags while you're editing. So you can put in keywords in the tag section. So when you upload your video, you'll scroll down, you'll see a tag section. And when you're in there, you can put in multiple tags, but the experts recommend 2 to 3. And you want to use your seed keyword as well as a long tail keyword or a keyword variation. And that's going to help YouTube with suggesting your video. So number 6 is hashtags on how to get subscribers faster, right? So I'm going to show you here. We're going to go down to my channel. And if you notice at the bottom, I put starting a channel and then YouTube. And once you publish your video, you're going to see that that's right here above the title and it's in blue, right? So that as people come to your video, they're like, oh yeah, starting a channel, that's what I'm looking for, starting a channel on YouTube. So not only does it help from a search perspective, it helps the person watching your video to know exactly what it's about. So the next one is super important, and it's right here along the side. You can see it, and one of the probably most challenging, and that is creating a thumbnail. Video thumbnails, experts say, are the most important part. Your title is important, your content is important, but if you don't have a good video thumbnail, then you're going to have trouble getting your video clicked, right? And that's one of the challenging parts. But once again, we go back to kind of that reverse engineering. You type in your title and you see what videos come up. And once again, you're not going to copy and paste. You're just getting ideas of, okay, I look here and that's a pretty nice background, pretty clean. One common theme you'll see is almost all of them have somebody's face in it, right? Typically the person who's on camera. If you're somebody who makes screenshot type of videos and you're not on camera, then you might do something like this, some type of chart, but you're going to have to decide that. I do want to give you a couple places where you can go that are really helpful, and I'm going to go to one of them right now, and that's Canva. If you're not familiar with Canva, it is really great. You can go right here and get templates for all types of things. One thing that I like, you can even get YouTube intros for your videos, or you can, just start from scratch. And it's free to sign up, free to get started. Some of the templates that you pick, depending on what you pick, might cost $1, but Canva is an excellent place to get those thumbnails created, or to create thumbnails. The other place that I highly recommend, and I am sure you've heard of before, is Fiverr, right? Fiverr is a place where you can pay somebody, graphics and design, you can pay somebody to create that video thumbnail for you. They have all different types of graphic design and video editing, animation, all different things that can really help you out. So if you don't want to do it yourself, that is an option. The next one, my favorite, the one I use all the time, I'm a Mac user, and I use Keynote. I find that Keynote it takes a while to get used to and how to create them. And, I'm learning. This is a new channel. I'm no expert. I'm following the experts. But Keynote is one of those programs that they use and definitely recommend. Number 8, your YouTube subscriber watermark. And it's right down here. You can see it right there. And I have mine start 5 seconds after the video begins, and people can hit that subscribe button, right? Makes it real easy. Halfway through your video, you mention it, and all you have to do is go to your YouTube Studio Editor, click on customization on the left-hand side, and then it'll give you a few different options across the top. Click on branding, and then all the way to the bottom is the video watermark. And basically, to find one, you can go to Google to get ideas, and you just upload the picture, and there it is right there. Really simple to add that YouTube video watermark. Which brings me to number 9. The end of your video. When you get to the end of your video, you want to save about 10 seconds at the end, because what will happen is you have the option in editing to add the last 5 or 10 seconds. You can add a subscribe button here and then the next video on the other side. And you can kind of lay it out in there. It's pretty self-explanatory. But if you finish your video and you're still talking and all of a sudden your face is blocked and all of a sudden, you know, you're finishing a point and there's a subscribe button, you're not going to want to use the end of video feature. So you want to make sure and have at least 10 seconds where you either put in a blank screen during editing of your video, or you just point to it, however you want to do it. But definitely want to use that end of video for about 10 seconds. That's all 9 tips. Now the bonus that I have in research from many of the top channels, they recommend, and it's YouTube ads, right? I'm not an affiliate for the YouTube ads, obviously, but I do use them. And especially for a new channel, you want to get views, you want to get subscribers. You can spend as little as $3 to $5 a day, and those YouTube ads are going to bring viewers to your channel, slowly bring you in subscribers. But it's one of the best ways to do it. Now, if you don't have the $3 to $5 to get started, I understand, but I do find that those YouTube ads are starting to bring people in. Once again, this channel is new. If you go to the About section, I started the channel in 2009, but I've kind of deleted the content that was on there, and I've just started as really a brand new channel, and you can tell all the videos were made here recently. And my goal is to use this as a case study to grow, and then I'm going to share all of the tips and best practices and all of the things that I did wrong with you over time. So once again, I'd love it if you hit the subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.